Hey, how's it going? Today I'm talking about, can you just ignore pain that's random and inconsistent?
This is Running to the Castle, a podcast for injury-prone Run Disney runners on a journey to running magical miles. Join me, Dr. Allie, as I share the secrets I've gathered as a runner, doctor of physical therapy, and coach. You'll learn the exact ways I get my clients to the castle strong without feeling broken or held together with KT tape as they cross the finish line.
So I see all the time, and my clients ask me, or I get DMs about questions about, well, what should I do for my pain? It's really not a big deal. I don't have it a lot. It's really random. It's really inconsistent. It just comes on occasionally. And I'm looking for strength exercises to do for it. And so we get in a conversation and just start going down a path. And what I want all of these people to know, and what I want you to know, is that this is the best time for you to start handling and managing this pain. When the pain in your knee is random and it's inconsistent and it kind of comes and goes, this is the absolute ideal situation, the absolute ideal time for you to get rid of it and keep it gone. The number one mistake I see in this case is that somebody will wait until it starts being consistent. It's every day. It's every time you go out for a run. It's every time you go up and down the stairs. It's every time you get up from a chair. And yes, I know that if it's inconsistent and random, you kind of forget about it. And it's not until it's always there literally poking at you that you're like, okay, I need to do something about this. But if you do have this random and inconsistent pain, something on the inside is brewing. Inflammation is happening and it's sending pain signals, and your body's trying to manage it, and it is. And that's why it's random and inconsistent, because it comes on, it gets aggravated, the inflammation comes on, and it sends a signal to your brain that there's pain, there's something quote unquote wrong in the area. So send reinforcements and get rid of it, and your body can handle it. That's why it's inconsistent and random, because it's not to a threshold yet that your body can't manage it on its own. However, at this time is the best time for you to add in something extra to help manage it, so then it doesn't come back. An even better situation is figuring out what causes the problem, what's causing the pain. That's where I work with my clients. I wouldn't expect any of my clients to be able to figure that out themselves, because you can't see the forest through the trees, right? You can't see it while you're in it. You need somebody from the outside looking in, even better when it's a professional looking in and putting all of the pieces together. And to be honest, that's my favorite part about it all, is figuring out and putting together the pieces of what caused it, what is working, what's making it better, what's making it worse, and things like that. But if you're having that random inconsistent pain, something is happening, because it's now, it's not just if it's just a one-time thing, yeah, you're going to let it slide. But you start noticing, like, oh, my knee hurt after my 5K run. My knee hurt after my 1 mile run. My knee hurt going up and down the stairs at Aunt Sally's house, or, whatever. And when you start noticing that it's coming on more often, still random and inconsistent, your body is trying to manage it, is managing it to a point, and adding in a little extra is the best thing to do at this time. Don't wait until it's always there, because when it's always there, it has hit a threshold and it really needs some kind of intervention, a lot of work on it. Well, I don't want to say, I shouldn't have said a lot of work. It still could be managed with other things, but it's going to take longer because it's been there longer, because now it's consistently there. So a good example is, because the inflammation was low, it was intermittent. It wasn't coming on all the time. It was inconsistent. It was intermittent. There were periods of time where there was no pain, no discomfort. That means something's happening and my body is actively trying to heal it, which it is, and it's handling the pain, but then something aggravates it again. So you want to do something to manage those symptoms at that time. Please avoid waiting until it's all of the time, because it will take longer. If, for example, you have knee pain that seems random, inconsistent, intermittent, it's not all the time, and you like using ice for pain, go ahead and slap some ice on that 20 minutes at a time for 7 days, and every time you have that problem or every time you have that pain. Or if you like heat, take a hot Epsom salt bath, 20 minutes every day for 7 days, and whenever you start having those symptoms. Or a moist heating pad, pop it in the microwave, 20 minutes, 7 days, and every time you have the pain.
As always, thanks so much for listening. That's all for now. Talk to you soon. If you're planning to run a Run Disney race next year and you're injury prone and you want to cross the finish line next year, I invite you to join the interest list for Finish Line Academy. This is the only online group coaching program designed specifically for injury prone Run Disney runners by a physical therapist.